Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is day 112 of playing chess every day until 2000 and I'm back to 1894 and I just gotta say that I love this chessboard. I just recently found out that I can change the color of this, or now I knew how to change it, and I really love this one. Actually, when I shifted this theme to this, fuck Israel, when I shifted this color from green to black, I literally won 7 blitz games in a row. 7. Imagine that. That is really beautiful. And tell me in the comments which one do you like the most. Like I think it's called metal, the background of the chessboard. Okay, so we got a game against in 1877. Okay, we're gonna play the Slav. Okay, so when they go here, actually the best move is to go queen to b6, but I never tried to play this. Well, I'm gonna play it. Let's go for it. You just literally go and attack the pawn, since he moved the bishop. And then maybe we continue like this, but yeah. He never saw that before, see? That's why he is thinking. This is not the, I don't know, but I've seen it in the analysis. When they play the child play the London, you just simply get the queen out to attack the pawn, and then you continue the game. I think I'm going to continue the game like a Slav defense, but whenever they try to put the queen here, I can just take it without him taking me here. That's the entire difference. Juan Morales, 2014, okay. It's not a very big of a deal. I mean, just play this. I mean, one move made him think for a minute. Wow. And this is the first time that I play this move, queen to b6. I mainly go d5, bishop out, knight here, and then when they go c3 and queen here, I get the queen here, and then they take my queen, and I try to... And then they start pushing their pawns, which is really annoying. Okay, I didn't know it's really that confusing. Come on. Okay, he played it. Nice move. Now, you really don't want him to play the move c4. Yeah, so I'm going to play the move d5. Now he can never put the queen here. And he can never play c5. Well, he can, but after takes, the queen try to get in. And then we're going to develop our bishop, develop the knight to f6, then try to play this move, get the bishop out. Yeah, so he's going here. Why? So he's trying to force this move c4, and after it takes, he wants to take with the knight. Understand? But I don't really care. Like, if you want to play this and attack me, I don't really care. So, gotta get out with the bishop first. He's gonna play the move c4. We're not gonna take. This is gonna take with the knight. Attack our queen. So c4, you don't really play anything. You just play e6, knight here. After c4, e6, he pushes the pawn to c5. I mean, he's making a lot of weaknesses in his position. Okay, so he's going there. Okay. The bishop is out, or trying to be out. Now I can play this, try and go here. No, the queen can attack. I have to play e6. I'm expecting c4. No? Okay. So we're just going to d7 because this is a very annoying square for the knight. And then I want to play knight to e7 and knight to g6. But knight to e7, there's this annoying move, bishop to d6. And when I move away, he will just take me, but I can take with the knight. But that will cost me time to try to castle. I think I only played the correct move, which is queen to b6, and after that, I'm not sure what am I doing. I'm literally playing the Slav defense, but with the queen on b6, and his pawn on b3. I mean, if he wants to play c4 now, it will be better for him. But c4 we're not gonna take. We're gonna play bishop to e7. Yeah, him going here is not really a problem. no problem. So just bishop to e7 and knight to f6, I believe. Here, try to castle. c5, we don't care. He takes here, I just take like this. But we have to be careful of rook to c1 and rook here. So pawn takes, rook here. And simply bishop to d6 because if bishop takes, queen takes. And after pawn takes, rook to c1 and bishop to d6, there's knight here. We just play this move and after takes, we take, but now we lose the queen. Yeah, we have to be careful when they take. And taking here is really wrong because you're helping him develop his knight and also forcing a check and putting the bishop here. And c5, I believe we should go here. It's not really a good move, like c5, and I just go queen to b8. Tries to push some pawns. Why it's reconnecting? What's happening? No, please no. I don't want to. It is connected. Come on. Okay. So c5, we've seen it on the board. I'm gonna go queen to b8. Queen to d8, sorry. So he's gonna try to play b4 or something like that. But whenever they take bush and they try to take, I just take back. So this is not really concerning. We want to play knight to f6 and this move attack the bishop. Yeah, so we just go knight to f6. This move is coming and he has to make a room for the bishop. He made the room for the bishop. Now b6, b4, pawn takes. Huh. e5, there's just pawn takes here. This move, the bishop will go back. And this will we will get forked, you know. So what do we do? Playing this, try to go here. And when they take, we take back. I believe that's a good move. Let's go here. a5 to stop him from playing the move b4 once we play b6. So b6, he cannot defend it anymore. So b6, and we want to take, unless he take us, and then we take. With the queen is better. Try to cancel and use the rooks on the open file. And hopefully we're gonna reach, 1900 plus in this game. I believe he's just gonna castle. I mean, it's the most sensible move, like just castle. Because he can't do anything else unless he wanted to attack me with g4, but then castling will be less safe for him. This we just draw back. g4, bishop to g6. Yeah, he castled. I want to play b6. So b6 takes, we just take with the queen. I'm really sure I have to play this move because takes, we're going to win a pawn. So he needs to take. If he defends with the rook, take, pawn takes. He's not really defending yet. So which piece to take with? Taking with the knight is going to allow the knight in. That's not a good move. Taking with the queen seems fine. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with this. Take with the queen, castle, and continue the game. Maybe we can play c5 after, and after takes we take with the bishop. Yeah. We also have c5, and after takes. Taking with the bishop will be very nice. And then we castle, and then we put the rook on c8. But we have a weak pawn here, and this one. Knight here anyway. Sorry to tell you this, but this is just dumb. Knight takes, pawn takes will be very weird. So knight takes, bishop takes. We don't really care, we just castle. So we have to take this knight from here. We have to. Bishop takes, knight here. The bishop will go back anywhere else. But then we would have the bush c5. We would have that bush, okay. So playing this, he will just take my pawn. That's not a good move. So I believe we just castle. Nothing wrong with this move. Let's castle. And pawn storm on the same side. So he's gonna play this, trying to take my bishop, trying to ruin my pawn structure. Understandable, but there's this. He plays this and I just take, and after he takes me, I really think I have to play h6. Because if knight here, we just drop back with the bishop. Let's go here. playing this or playing this, we're gonna get the bishop back to h7. He wants to trade the bishops. Okay, so bishop takes, and queen to b5. He's not gonna take me. I can put the knight here. Knight there. Knight takes, you cannot take me, you lose the rook. So we can put a knight here. Let's go. Knight d4. The only way to kick me out is to play knight back, and I will take you. But knight back, knight takes, queen takes, bishop takes, queen takes, and then we will play like move like f6. Why? Why it's disconnecting all the effing time? Queen to c2. Queen to c2. Okay. So playing f6 now. We'll get the bishop here or here or here. Maybe there or there. So this is f6, but what is the point? Kicking the bishop away. And we can also play the move c5. If he takes, we can just take like this. If you play this move, we just take and after then takes here. But then I take here. That'll be the check, but I can move away. And this move, we just drop back. I believe it's f6 is supposed to happen. Or c5. Or rook to c8. Yeah, rook to c8 seems better because after this and he takes, we take with the rook. Or rook here, which one is better? I'm gonna go here. If knight back, knight takes. Bishop takes, you lose the rook. And if bishop takes, just bishop takes. The queen needs to move, then we're gonna play c5, and after takes, rook takes, and then we try to double up. If the move g4, we just drop all the way to h7. Knight back, we take, he takes me with the check first, but I just move away. And if he takes my knight, I take his bishop. It's still a trade, so I'm not really sure what's going on. I have no idea what he can play. c5 is really close, and I'm gonna open up lines for my rooks. c5, he takes, or just rook takes, and attacking the queen and trying to double up on c8. He cannot stop me from playing this move, and he cannot play b4. He cannot force a queen trade. Knight back, we will just take, and after bishop take, we take his rook. He gives me a check, and I can just move away, and then he will take, put the king over the rook. We just won an exchange. No, we did not win an exchange. We traded two, hold up. Knight here, knight takes, bishop takes, knight takes. So wait, knight here, this. No, we took a knight and a rook, and he took a knight and a bishop, so he lost the exchange, yes. It's really difficult in this kind of positions to make a quiet move, like not just very, all the time being aggressive and threatening and all that. Just a quiet move, and a quiet move, I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe like rook to d1, or maybe just moving the queen away, because this, so the c file will open up. So if I were him, I'm gonna play like queen here, and I'm not afraid of this. So yeah, I'll be playing like queen to e2, or rook to c1, because rook to c1 and pawn here, and pawn takes and rook takes, the queen needs to move, and then we will take it after takes. The game continues. Okay, so he played this move. Knight takes, queen takes, bishop takes here, and then we play this move. I believe we have to take the knight because this move will be coming. Knight takes, bishop takes, this, check. We just go here. Yeah, I believe we take the knight. He cannot take me here because he will be losing material. He needs to take the knight. Yes. And now we play the move bishop to b4, attacking the queen. He still needs to defend the bishop, so maybe here or here. Bishop here, queen back, c5. No. Bishop takes, c5, pawn takes, rook takes, and try to go here with the rook. Also good. But should I play the bishop to b4 first or not? Bishop to b4 will be attacked with a3, bishop to b4, queen here, bishop takes, queen takes, and c5, and there will be this move. No. It's not a good move to put the bishop there. I'm just going to take his bishop and play the move c5. There are no checks, right? Nothing. Unless the move that he can play after c5, he can play the move e4, but after it takes, he put the queen here. But I can just move away. He just lost the pawn, or play f6. So I'm going to go c5. After it takes, we take with the rook. It's very important. But wait. Pawn takes, rook takes. There will be bishop to d4, which I did not see. So pawn takes, we have to take with the bishop. What is that? I can just take here. You want to take my rook, I'll just take back. And if it takes and you take with the bishop, I just move the queen away. c4, pawn takes, the rook takes. It's not a good move. I believe we have to take. If he takes me, I can just take back. No problem. He takes with the bishop. Where to go? We have to be careful not to drop this pawn. We can play a check, and after rook takes, we can also go queen here, but this move will be coming. Queen to b7 seems the most reasonable. We're not dropping the pawn yet. So let's just go here. If he takes, we take with the rook. If he didn't take, who really cares? I mean, maybe playing f6 and e5 and pushing some pawns. We also have bishop here, which is extremely annoying for him. He cannot move this pawn, and his rook will be attacked. And if he takes me and I just take, I might force a trade. Yeah, this is a very weak pawn. I'm not supposed to trade everything because I will be losing this endgame. Pawn endgame. So he played it before I do anything. But I can just take the rook. Rook takes, bishop takes. I just want a pawn. It seems to me that I just want a pawn. Rook takes, bishop takes, rook here. I can just go back. Well, it seems like I want a pawn. He knows it. Like it's like a trap or something. Bishop here, rook there, or whatever. We just get back bishop to b4. Him playing fast does not mean that he is planning something good. We just put the bishop here. Very beautiful bishop. Rook to c8 will be coming. He wouldn't have time to play this because we can just play f6 and he cannot take. The rook will be defending. Yeah, bishop here forcing a trade. So bishop here, bishop. He just moved there. Why? So queen here doesn't make any sense because the bishop can attack me. Okay. And I like bishop here. Bishop here. Rook there. He takes and I take. What's going on with this mouse? Rook to c8. Rook takes. Queen in. Check. Back. Check. Here. Queen. Can I play a4? Pawn takes. Check. But no, rook to c8, he can just take you with a check. So I believe that rook to c8. Rook to c8, rook takes, queen takes. Yeah. Let's go rook to c8. Maybe he's gonna play bishop to c3, blocking. Because if he moved the rook, that would be a check here. Check with the bishop is better, not with the queen. And after this, maybe we can get in with the queen. And there is no back rank made because the king can go to h7. I'm feeling we're gonna reach 1900. That's what I'm feeling. But if he takes, it's going to be more weird. Like maybe rook takes, and queen to c3. What's that? What's that? f3? Why? Rook takes, queen takes, queen to b4, check here. There will be this kind of check and he needs to go there, and after bishop here he plays this and a check in here and we get in with the bishop. So takes, queen to b4, check, king here, tries to get in to get to the pawn, play a check here, check, block, check, he moves back and take like this, and there's no checks, and after he takes here that will be checkmate. Here, I believe we have to trade. Let's take the rook. But hold on a second. Queen takes, and queen to b4, there's this. But we just go back. Yeah. We go queen here, trying to get in. He needs to be careful. Because bishop here, I just go bishop back. You cannot move the bishop because you will lose your queen. And then we're going to play bishop to b4, trying to attack the bishop. So he can never play this. Queen here, queen takes, and bishop here, bishop takes, pawn takes. We still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It might end up in a draw if he played queen here and I take. Might end up in a draw. He played the move which I thought he will play. Oh, he can play. No, he cannot. We can just take. I thought there will be a checkmate on this square because of the bishop. This, he doesn't have time because of check here. We cannot play our move. Queen here. So yeah, he's trying to get to the pawn. Taking this, he will take me here, and I'll play a check. He's gonna move somewhere, and then we're gonna get back here, and there's a protected pass pawn. But we're dropping, it's very interesting. Taking the pawn, there are no checks whatsoever. If he played this, we can just move away. So after taking the pawn, he will take this pawn for sure. We're gonna play this check, it's very important. He moves anywhere, we don't really care. We're gonna get back with the queen to defend against the checkmate. If he takes, we take with the king, and we have a passer on this side. But his king is very close to get to my pawn. Should I play it? Should I not? Because this check will not really help me after he moves here. We don't have our beautiful check. We don't have this check. We can go back to force a queen trade, but there's a pawn in front of me. So takes, queen takes, give him this check. He moves somewhere. We get the queen back, offering a queen trade. He moves back to attack the pawn, and I play bishop to b4, bishop here. So takes, check here. This queen, bishop to b6. And how can I defend the pawn? I cannot go here because that will be a blunder because of a check and will be mated. Should I take the pawn or should I not? Takes, give him a check, he moves somewhere, we get back here, he plays this move attacking my pawn. How can I defend? Bishop here, there will be bishop here. And there will be bishop takes, queen takes. What's going on? There is internet. Why it's reconnecting? Piece of garbage. Takes, check, he moves. Get back here, queen there. How can I defend the pawn? I have to lay bishop here, and after bishop there, I get the queen here, because if he takes, I take, and he takes, and he loses this pawn. Right? This, there's no way to add this. So wait, what about this? He goes here. I just give him this check and I get back to defend myself. Oh, but this, he can just take the pawn. Oh. Oh. But I still believe he's going to take this one and he's not going to take this one. I still believe he's going to play this. Thinking, oh my god, how is he going to stop me from checkmating him? Well, there's a check and I can go back. Okay, and I just go back to g6, defending everything. There is this check though, but no, he can block. And my my bishop better be there. Let's go queen here. There are no checks. He cannot take any pawn. And after queen here, bishop back, queen here. And after bishop takes, queen takes, we take this pawn. Yeah, I'll still be up one pawn. And this check now will be possible. So he needs to play this move. No, after this check and he moves here, we can play this, and after takes... Well, now there's a queen trade, so he either gets away trying to get to the pawn and I play this, and after this we get the queen in. He pushes the pawn and I take, check. I don't know. If he takes, I can just take, and I have a passer. That's my point. And if queen to a7, bishop here, queen there, bishop takes, queen takes, and then we just take the pawn. Sorry, we take the pawn here on e3. And if he didn't take me, there's just free queen. There. Oh, he's attacking in another way. And also stopping the check. Interesting. So bishop here. Yeah, I still think that I can go here. I still believe I can go here and defend. If he played this move, I'm afraid we can play it. We can play what? Queen here. There will be no checks. And if he takes, we take, and queen takes, they will win the pawn here. And we give some checks and we try to make a queen. But maybe there is a way to draw this. Bishop to b6, and I go here and he gets back to threaten the checkmate. But I can get back with the bishop here. But that is very risky. We actually, if you play this, bishop to e1. He takes, check, here. How to win this? We play this, attacking this pawn. He pushes it. And then we go back to try to checkmate him somehow. No. Bishop here. Takes, check. He moves back. Check, here. No, there's no way to, checkmate him. There's also the queen there. Sorry about that. The queen is already there. Just stop me from giving any checks. So if bishop to b6, I believe I'm gonna play queen to d3. I can just push the pawn actually. Wait, bishop here, just push the pawn. He cannot attack me. I can just play this. And then maybe the queen can try to defend the pawn. He plays this and I can just take. Queen here. Just push the pawn. Bishop to b6. This move. Queen cannot go there. Queen maybe here. We push the pawn. He attacks my bishop and I take. And after queen takes, I play queen to d3, defending the pawn. He tries to get to the other pawn and I push, and after he takes, I push again. There will be no checks. Very interesting. I'm not sure if I'm winning this or not. But I'm really excited to get back to 1900. Maybe my highest rate. He bladed. Now, the reason why I don't want to play queen to d3 because he's not forced to take, because after takes, he will still be down a pawn and there's a bastard, so of course he's not going to play that. But I'm not sure what he's going to play. So playing the move a4, he cannot attack my bishop right away. So this, he goes here, I play this, he tries to force a trade, we take, queen takes, and then we try to get the queen in to defend the pawn. He goes here and I can just try to get it. Okay. And I wish there was no pawn here. That would be very beautiful. Wait. What about e5? Bishop takes. Bishop to d6, attacking the queen. The queen needs to move, and then we're going to play the move e4 check. But he can just play this, blocking. Okay. Pushing the pawn, how can he attack it? He can play this or he can play this, but we're surely going to go there. And after he attacks the bishop and pawn, we can just go here and push the pawn again. I believe a4 is good. I'm gonna play move the a4. If he played this, I push the pawn, he plays this, takes, and then we try to get the queen in to defend. And the game continues. Because if I manage to get the queen in somehow, it's going back to try to, Okay. So playing this, the exact same thing, we can try to get the queen in. So we can play this move. And he needs to be careful. This move, how can he attack both of my bishop and pawn? He cannot. So he attacks my bishop and I just move it there. And then the queen can try to get in to defend. Yeah. I believe I'm just going to push the pawn. There's no checkmate here because my queen is defending. This and this, we still can move away. It's not really, I'm not forced to take the pawn. And he needs to be careful. Queen here. Oh, that is a move. Queen to a7. Queen to a7. What can I play? I play bishop check. He moves away, then I can play the move e5 to block this and try to defend the pawn with the queen. So queen here, check, he can play the move f4, and after I play this, he can just take. Yeah, so he's trying to go for this 2-bit plan, which does not work, and I'm not forced to take it. That's the thing. I'm not forced to take the pawn after he goes here. Pushing the pawn, he needs to play this. I have to force this check somehow. I have to force it. I can just go here, actually. I can just go here. He plays this and I can just take, and after he takes, I can just take back. So there is this move, very calm move. Let's go for it. Yeah. This will not really help. Maybe this will help. Because after this, we will have not a check. Very interesting. I still believe he cannot attack me because of this. And we have to be careful. It's still checkmate. Very interesting. If you play the move g4, it's a mistake because pawn takes, and just queen takes, and there's no checks. I'm still defending the checkmate. And the bishop can always go back to defend. Always. And I can get back here and try to force a queen trade. So that's actually better. Bishop back, queen to e8, and queen here, force a queen trade, and after takes, the pawn will be hanging. And then we try to get the king somehow to defend the pawn. Playing this, he will just take. There's no point. We have to be careful. We don't have this check because the queen is holding that square, and we cannot move the queen so far away. I believe it's gonna attack my bishop. Maybe like this. But then we will get back. And after he tries to attack me with this move, and I just play queen here, and after queen takes, he cannot get to the pawn. I'm defending it. But this move, bishop takes, queen takes, and there's this move. He tries to stop me somehow, and I can get the queen in to defend. If he traded off the bishops, he will be cooked, losing the game. He can push this one, like you have to make a move. This move seems good. I'll play bishop here, and gets the pawn here, and I just take a free pawn. So f4, bishop here, he pushes there, we can just take it, it's not really a problem. Check here, but there will be no checkmate, so we have to go back to defend our king. Playing this move, yes, it's the only move that wastes time. Or he can go here, and then we have to go there. He will attack my pawn. I'll give him a check. Go here, and after this check, he goes here. Force a queen trade. Queen goes back to give me the checkmate. No, we can just take. So yeah, he's attacking my pawn. Now I can play this check though. But I don't care about checks. Like this check, he plays this move. I can get in. He plays this to defend. Bishop here, queen here. Takes, we just take. Yeah. I believe the bishop needs to go back to defend this. Let's go back and defend. And we have to play queen to f5. No, that doesn't work, bro. Or it actually worked. It actually works for him. Wait, bishop takes, queen takes, and we play this. I knew it doesn't work for him, but I can just push. I can just push. How are you gonna stop me? I can just get the queen here. I told you, whenever he trades the bishop, he is cooked. The bishop was the only thing that might draw the game, and he just gave it away. Crazy. He cannot stop me whatsoever. He cannot. Because the queen can go there to defend and promote. Okay. He's not even trying to stop me. No, he's actually trying. We can play this. He can play this check, and we will just push away. Yeah. This move is just lights out. Because if I try to get the queen in... Wait. Queen here. What can he do? I can just play this, actually. Like queen to f6. If he takes, I can just take. Queen to f6. He cannot... Yeah, he can give me this check. So queen to f6. He gives me this check, and I just defend. Block. He can never get to me because I can make the queen. So we have the time to think about this. Queen to f6. He can give me a check. I'll block with the pawn. There are no more checks. And the queen is defending the promotion square no matter what does he do. Yeah, I believe this is the move. Queen to f6. I believe he's going to play this check just because it's a check. And g6. He doesn't have any checks to win the pawn. Oh my god. Oh my god. For a second, I thought that there's a check to pick up the pawn. Because if he can take the pawn, it's a draw. But playing this check and I go here, he cannot teleport there to give me this check. He resigned. We're back to 1902. 1902, which is really nice. Of course, we're gonna review the game and learn from this game. My highest rating was 1909, so we have to get back up there. Let's see. I played with a 90.8, he played with an 82.7. Let's check. Way to finish off the game, accurately converting your endgame advantage into a win. Okay, d4, playing the Slav. And I just, oh, it's actually the best move. But don't you love this? Look at this color, it's just amazing. You can go to the settings, on this, and choose the board to metal. It will be very beautiful. This, and that was a blunder. Shit. Oh my god. You might be laughing at me at the beginning of the video. Oh my god, I did not see the pawn here. Literally did not see the pawn. I literally did not see the pawn. But maybe it's a trap somehow. Like takes and he plays maybe this. And we get back and a lot of development for him. Yeah, but I definitely missed that. I did not even see that. I was supposed to go here with the bishop, that's fine. Still the exact same move. b6 was best. Taking with the queen was nice. Taking like this, very nice. Okay. Taking was nice, and now playing c5 is actually good. I was supposed to push. Push, pawn takes, and after rook takes, queen here. I don't know. Okay. But he just lost a pawn with this move. 100% just lost a pawn. We're trading, but it's still somehow equal. Yeah, I was supposed to go back with the bishop, hold that square, then try to get in with the queen. I played this check and I moved away. Taking the pawn. That is the great move to go back for the defense. What? Oh, giving a check first before going back to defend. But I didn't really play it. Nice, pushing the pawn was the correct move. Keep pushing the pawn was the correct move. I was supposed to give a check. That's supposed to be a blunder because if the takes, and I can just push the pawn. That was the correct move. And if he traded, we just take, and then we make the queen. And if he gave me this check, we can just block. The queen would move away, and we can still make the queen because the queen is defending. That's a very beautiful game. We're back to 1902, and I played like 2350. The opening was a little bit bad because I literally did not see the pawn. Because at this level, I don't expect my opponent to blunder at the opening phase. So this is why I did not see the pawn being hanged or something. That was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow.